I want to close by talking about the future, or what my friend Dan Burrus calls the visible future, the future right out in front of us. And I want to focus on smartphones, because I think they could change the face of business. You know, phones used to look like this. They were pretty simple. And now they look like this. They're simple to use, but they're much more powerful. Of course, they replaced our phone, but they replaced our radio, our book, our camera, our calendar, and many other things. And I was thinking the other day about the technology that came with our first phone. Of course, there was the radio, the microphone, the earphone jack, the speaker, the battery, and the power jack, all being around portable telephony. And then we started adding more technologies. We added a camera for still and videos, a computer and memory for apps, a Wi-Fi radio for internet access, a GPS so we knew our exact position, and even more technologies. But what gets interesting is when you begin combining those technologies. So if you take the Wi-Fi, computer memory, and the microphone, you get a program where you can sit in front of a band and hold up your phone. It will listen to the music and tell you the name of the song. That's called Shazam. If you use Wi-Fi, computer memory, and the camera, you get a program where you can take a picture of a barcode on a box in a store, and it will tell you the competitive price at other stores nearby and on the internet. That's Red Laser. If you take Wi-Fi, the computer, the memory, and add the earphone jack, you get a program that makes everybody a credit card merchant. That's called Square, and it's changing the face of small business. And if you take the computer memory and the radio and use the speaker, you get Open Sesame. When I was at the Hyatt Corporation recently, they showed me a new program that you can use to open the door of your hotel room. All these apps work, of course, wherever you are. And it is the convergence of all these different kinds of hardware on an open software platform that make things so powerful. Seth Godin said recently, the laptop is the universal factory. Well, if that's true, then the cell phone, the 5 billion cell phones around the world, are becoming the universal distribution point for our businesses. Even our cities are using them. They're replacing parking meters that look like this with parking meters that look like this, and you can pay with text messaging. And when you run out of time, you get a text message that says, press 1 for more time, or 2 to get a ticket. Most people press 1. Even old-line companies like Benjamin Moore Paints have figured out how to use the iPhone. They have an application where you can take a picture of a flower, and it says the paint color of that flower is Milano red, and you can use that color when you repaint your powder room. Think of how many industries are going to be changed. Look at insurance. Geico lets you take a picture of your driver's license, add your VIN number, and it's all you need to apply for car insurance. Airlines let you move through security with a 2D barcode on the face of your BlackBerry. USAA lets you take a picture of a check and email it in. That's making a bank deposit for them. At Kayak.com, where I'm chairman today, we've had over 5 million downloads of the Kayak mobile application. And when we built the app, we thought people would use it running to the airport. What's the next flight out? Or, darn, the meeting ran too long. I have to stay overnight. What's the nearest hotel? But they don't use it that way at all. Their behavior is just like the desktop. They're booking 2.5 weeks out. And that's the real interesting piece of data here. The power of the desktop wherever you are. How much will that change your business?